You have learned many concepts and commands that have enabled you to navigate your computer's file system, create, copy, and rename files and folders, list the contents of a folder, and even delete files and directories from your computer, all by typing some simple commands into the terminal. The purpose of this video is to introduce you to the concept of scripting. Scripting provides a way to automate a set of commands so that you, the user, do not have to run each command separately. For example, we could have written a simple script to make a new directory on your desktop, copy a file to this new directory, move into this new directory, and print the contents of the file to the terminal screen. As an example of our first script that we'll write for the course, we will create a script to do exactly this. Scripts also provide a way to reproduce the commands that were run and the order in which these commands were run without needing to recall these from memory. This makes for reproducible results and also allows the same commands to be applied over and over in the same way. This is ideal for neuroimaging, particularly when wanting to process large numbers of brain imaging datasets using the same sets of commands. We will mostly work with bash scripts. However, there are many other types of programming language and scripting languages that can be used to create scripts that you may come across. For example, Python, MATLAB, R, C++, etc. Okay, let's take a look at our first script. Under your Lab 2 folder on your desktop, create a new directory called scripts using the following command. From our course's box drive, download and copy the script helloworld.sh to this directory. Move into the scripts directory using the cd command, and print the contents of helloworld.sh to the terminal screen using the cap command. When you print the contents of Hello World to the terminal, you should see two lines. The first line is known as the shebang, which tells the terminal to execute the script using bash. The second line is a simple command that is run. The echo command simply prints the words hello world to the terminal screen. Now let's try running the script using the following command. You should see when running this script, you should see the words hello world printed to the terminal screen. Now let's make our very own script. Make a copy of the Hello World script inside scripts, calling it my first script using the following command. Note, we're using relative paths here. Open the script using gedit so that we can modify the contents of the script. The overall objective of our first script will be to create a new directory on your desktop, create a new file called file4 in this directory, move into this new directory, and open file4 using gedit to edit its contents. Follow these following directions to edit the script myfirstscript.sh. Your first line should contain the shebang and you should be able to use the same shebang that existed there from the previous when you copied the previous script. You can remove the echo hello world if you'd like. The next 4 lines of the code of your script should look like the following lines that are printed here. Once you have finished editing your script, be sure to save it. You can then run the script by running the following command in the terminal screen. /myfirstscript.sh. This will then execute those 4 lines that are within the script and should consecutively perform the commands that you specified, resulting in file4.txt opening with gedit. As mentioned previously, scripting can really help automate processing and needing not to type out multiple commands into the terminal by hand. This helps with limiting potential errors in processing and also making analyses more reproducible. We will continue to use scripts throughout the lab, so please ask any questions that you may have about any of what you've learned here today. Remember, we want to emphasize that becoming knowledgeable and comfortable using the terminal and creating scripts takes practice. Please review all the slides from Labs 1 and 2 to make sure you are comfortable and beginning to really comprehend these concepts. We will be moving on to neuroimaging analyses beginning in the next lab, but we will be using these basic concepts of navigating the file system, copying and renaming files, removing files, and making scripts throughout all of the labs from here on out. So these concepts are extremely important for you to be able to complete the next labs coming up. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact either myself, Drs. Alexander or Byrne, or any of the TAs. We're more than happy to help and meet with you. As a reminder, we highly recommend going through one or more of the tutorials to practice. Really, these concepts and tools, you only get better by doing them more and more, and you can really not have enough practice when doing these things. And just as an example, we've provided these different tutorials, again, here in this lab for you to follow. And they are highly recommended that you take the time to go through at least one or more of these. Thank you.